Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your October love and money reading. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. I'll put it anywhere in your placement. Also keep in mind that my books are closed and I am not offering any personal readings at this time. I'm gonna ring the bell, clear your energy, and let's get into your reading. But first, please like this video, share it out, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting for you, okay, Capricorn? My moon is in Capricorn, so I can't wait to do this reading. Sorry that my lights are out. I need the plug to charge something really quickly. So I apologize that you're not getting the usual ambiance, darling. It'll be back, okay? It'll be back on your mid-monthly. All right, let's ring the bell and get into it. And receive that. Capricorn, for y'all, what I got for y'all was, this is a shocker. What that's about. I got, this is a shocker. Something is like a sudden shock, a sudden surprise. But also like, I have this like very like mysterious, ambiguous energy around you. Like something has yet to be revealed. But when it is revealed to you, Capricorn, it's like a aha moment, or a very, like, it may come in as a tower. Okay, I feel like right now you're not meant to see what's coming in. It's a necessary change. It feels like divine intervention almost. So just when you thought things were settling down, baby, and don't get scared, okay? Don't take that wrong. I just really feel like it's like, whoa, sudden shock, sudden surprise. It's very much giving the tower energy. But as we know, the tower comes to clear. The tower comes to make sure the path ahead is clear and that you're not clinging on to the things that are keeping you from moving down your path, okay? The moon. Didn't I say something's being revealed? Because, baby, I don't lie to y'all. I would never lie to you, baby. Oh, you're getting like the flashback of like my phone. Y'all know what time it is, though. You could, I'm sorry, y'all. I love this deck, though. Like, I want you to see this picture without the fucking phone in the background. And I think you're gonna have to use your wits and your cunning. Now look at this. Look at this, okay? You got this beautiful fox energy right here. And the fox energy for me always gets like a bad rap, like somebody's being sneaky and conniving. But I feel like when life is throwing you sudden shocks and surprises, when things are feeling like all over the place, it's tapping in, relying upon that like fox energy within you to find the way. And baby Capricorns, y'all always find a way, baby, and it's always on the ground. Like, it's effective, baby, okay? It's like tangible. And I think you need to rely on your inner resources. But do you see like the tentacles of like a octopus? It's what you are clinging on to. There's something that's gotta go, babe. Also, the moon, you know, that's Pisces energy, so could be a Pisces, or could be something that was related to, or pertaining to Pisces season. You have the Ace of Wands. You're starting a new chapter. You're opening a new, like, you're in a new book, baby. And that might be the sudden shock and surprise, but don't be afraid to turn the page. Don't be afraid to open yourself up to a new possibility, because it's holding your growth. It contains what you need to go into full bloom. I feel like you're doing a more in-depth research. Remember, wands are actions. This is a new beginning in taking an action, a step towards something, Capricorn. I think you're doing your due diligence right now, and you are blooming, growing, expanding through this knowledge that'll be gained. So I see you this month in October researching more like seriously about a project you have been wanting to get off the ground, or an investment you have been wanting to make. I feel like you're taking something out of idea mode and putting it into action. You see that with the moon, that very dreamy, you know, up in that airy, ethery, or watery Piscean energy of that dreamy thing. I think you're taking a dream, bringing it up to surface, and like making it a tangible thing on earth like you do. And you're passionate about this. You're passionate about this new subject you're learning. This isn't like, oh, I gotta like open this book and read this thing about this thing because I gotta fucking learn this thing to figure out how to do this thing. I don't feel like it's that. I think you are very passionate and intentional and very focused, like hyper focused on this new subject area, this new endeavor, whatever it is. You are like locked in, baby. You locked in. Here you coming up in your own reading. I feel like you feel like you're tangled up in certain things, right? Like you're feeling like you're wrapped up in a lot of different things that might be like pulling on your finances in a way you're not really comfortable with right now. Like I feel like this is an adjustment period for you, but see, this is why this is why y'all got the sauce, because while you work while you wait, right? You guys know how to put your head down and do the work. You start weaving the webs of the life you want to live, right? You start taking control of those threads. See that? Look at that, picking the cherries. Life is like a, you know, like it's just it's all like juicy newness. Remember that the Devil card also represents like being a workaholic, right? So just, or addiction, right? Could be addiction to codependency. Could be an addiction to substances. It can it doesn't necessarily have to be substance abuse, but you know, this could be to sex, to temptation, but it also can be an addiction to a pattern of thinking, right? So I think you're revamping some things here. I think you're networking. See this, like the dress is like a mushroom. You know, mushrooms, fungi, they interconnect, they talk. They're like a hive mind sort of living being all on its own. Y'all go on Netflix and watch that documentary about fungi or fungi. How do they say it? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yo, mycelium is fucking crazy. Y'all just look at that, because I think this is what this energy is giving. That you're about to enter this like hyper focused hive mind mode where you start to call forth people who are on your frequency, baby. People who are about to help you build this thing up. I don't know. Check your own habits of patterns and behaviors that might be impeding your growth and your progress on this path. Because if not, baby, the universe is going to do it to you. And I'm just, please let me tell you first, okay? Don't be scared, but I'm just saying, when we drag our feet on things, sometimes the universe is like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take the wheel. And you're doing donuts in the intersection, but you're gonna park. You're gonna land in that parallel parked spot. It's giving a new meaning to hands-free parking. To self-parking, baby. Your ass is over here over-maneuvering or overthinking something. Or getting too stuck in student mode, right? Getting too stuck in student mode and not taking action on it, just hoarding all this information and not implementing it. The universe is going to be like, okay, little birdie, just gently, just go flap your fucking wings, go. See, but you're flying. I know it's scary for 5 seconds, but you're flying now, babe. You have the 7 of Swords. You see that? You actually have more than you think you have. Okay? And it's your mind, Capricorn. You know, Sagittarius got a similar message. I feel like you're blooming. You are this cornucopia. You're shedding old skin. You know, see how she's kind of like in serpent form, but she's covered in flowers. I think this is like I said, getting into full bloom. I really think you're going into full bloom right now. I feel like you are a tight bud, and something is going to shake you up, whether it's an aha moment, a sudden idea, a stroke of genius or something like that, or what do they call it? A flash of genius, right? Or like some sort of divine intervention. It can come in as a tower moment, but I really feel like you're fertile with a lot of different ideas, but I think you're operating out of fear a little bit. You see how she's like clutching it close to her chest, and like the Seven of Swords is like someone getting away like a thief in the night, or trying to run out on something, or it's kind of like self-sabotaging. But sometimes it's like just needing to pack up and go, right? But I'm not getting the need to pack up and go. I think you see like some eggs are still in the nest back there, right? And I think, so I said like, little birdie, hurry up and go fly, like pushing you out. I think you're holding on to the cocoon egg, like, you know, womb energy of like, no, it still needs time to gestate. It still needs time to process. But when the baby's ready to come, the baby comes, right? When it's time for the little birdie to hatch, it's going to come out of that egg. And I feel like this is what's happening. I think you took something all the way to the line, like all the way to as long as you could put something off in terms of growth, monetarily or with your career. And whether that's like you get a promotion because you're the next person suited for it, but it comes at like a time of crisis, like the company's changing ownership, you know, so-and-so quit on the spot, not even with any sort of like resignation, 2 weeks notice, no notice. They just dropped the mic and left. And so we need somebody to be interim, da-da-da-da-da. And then it becomes you. It's something like that. Something that forces you into a position of elevation in your career and finances, baby. Whether it's like, I've been thinking about taking a chance on me. Now, this might sound bad. I'm not wishing this on anybody. I'm just saying this is what's coming through. It could be like, well, now you just lost your job, or now you just got an unexpected large expense that is now forcing you to get creative with how you are going to bring in new sources of income. But I think it's the thing that pushes you into that fox energy and makes you release your tentacles to whatever has been holding you back. And now you are ready to move forward, Capricorn. Like, now you ain't fucking around, baby. I feel like I'm never really fucking around, but now it's like I'm really, 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 really not fucking around. I probably need to just stop cursing on here. Trying. Woo! Through the fire, through the limits, through the world. Please don't strike me. I'm so sorry for your ears right now, and I'm sick. I have no business even trying to do a Shaka Khan, not Shaka Khan. Okay? It's given Ring of Fire. Okay? Knight of Wands. Something is on the move. And that's what I'm saying. Jumping through this transformation. You might have to go through the fire, but baby, it's the fire that forges the sword, baby. Do you understand? Like, you about to be nothing, nada, Nathaniels to play with. And you need to know that, Capricorn. Have you been sleeping on your magic? Have you been sleeping on who you really are? Did you get deterred off course real quick and you started playing it safe and being scared when you know you really about this life of progress, of growth, of putting in the work? You about that life. Don't sleep on yourself. Judgment. Something's coming back around. You know, an old job might call you, boo. I feel like you're going to pass, though. You're going to pass. But I feel like an old job is like, I bet you want this old thing back, baby. Couldn't nobody put it down in that office like I could. This is an apology coming in. But I think this is you, you know, Judgment is making a final decision. I think you're making a final decision on moving forward with this thing. On like going all in, really doing all the research, really gathering all your, I think this is a time of gathering in this October season for you. I feel like this is like a time to gather, to balance, to like reset up the foundation, because what you're about to do is different, baby. It's different. And you see how like she's blowing the horn, like the horn is producing all of this beautiful magic. You're like extending out your vibration, okay? The city, baby, the city's gonna know who you are. This is what I'm getting. I feel like you're going out into like big business. I don't know. This is what I'm getting. I think it's larger than you could have expected for yourself. Follow this path with faith, because I feel like you're not walking into this blindly. I don't think this is something that you're going to make a move on that won't be well researched, you know, that you didn't do your due diligence on. I feel like when you make this decision, you're going to be able to make it from a strong and informed place. But I think you got to get your mental right, and I think you got to start remembering that you really bout that life, because, you know, I think you're going to tangle yourself up in your own web of falling back on patterns of being overly practical and not applying that same practical nature to something that you're passionate about, because you can still apply that skill set to something you're passionate about. Like, I'm really passionate about really shooting my shot to go work for this company that aligns with my you know, values, or I'm really gonna shoot my shot and really like do all the research and all the due diligence and all of the things to start this business. Like, whatever it is, I think it's coming back around, and this time it's magic. You have the Lovers. This is a decision, making the decision. So again, we got 2 decision cards, and I feel like in the bringing about of this, if you're single, I think it makes you meet someone, but it's someone who's like your opposite. But because you are so transformed, look at the butterfly in her hair, you can now appreciate this other person for their differences, and seeing how their differences complement, how your differences complement each other. Even if this is just a business partner, right? See him in the top hat? This could be an investor. This could be a headhunter who truly sees you for who you are. Okay, this can also be marriages. You know, this be happy and content marriages, okay? It can also be lovers, like frivolous. You know, that's the thing about this card, baby. That's why it's the Gemini card. It could go either way, baby. Either way. And I'm a Gemini rising. But anyway, the Lovers, and you have the 9 of Wands at the bottom. So I think that this is something that you've had to heal from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe this could be something that you've made several attempts to do or pursue, and had like a start, stop, or something attached to this dream is also attached to something that might have been a little traumatic for you, Capricorn, or something that like it's for however the last attempt went was so like jarring to you that you're fearing doing it again. I think something is going to push you to do it because you're meant to do it. This isn't like the universe trying to punish you. This is the universe trying to make you witness yourself. and in all your entirety and what you're truly capable of. You already are doing big things, but I think it's still from this place of scared. I'm like leaning on old patterns, or like I'm boxing myself in a sense. But I think you're expanding, because this is the wounded warrior. This is like, I might be down, but I'm not out. I'm ready to go to my 10 of wands so I can get back to the ace, baby. So we can start this new action. This is you needing to, or will be defending a belief. Maybe you didn't have familial support in taking this thing forward. You know, maybe that's why it hurts, right? Because the last time I attempted, I let all of the naysayers get in my head, and I pulled, you know, like I just stopped the momentum early before I really got a chance to witness this thing come to pass. I am not 20 minutes into this video, only on the tarot. I've got to move forward, but this is all I'm saying. The 9 of wands, baby, and beneath that is the star. You see what I'm saying? That's healing. You're healing something, okay? You got the 9 of wands with the star, and that's also wish fulfillment. It's gonna work this time, and it's not like by happenstance or just by destined and fated events. You're gonna put the work in and the research in to make sure you do this correctly. So don't let any naysayers get in the way, because you know better than them. You did the research. You stitched yourself back together, and you're ready to go again, because it's happening. Now, please, we must pull. We've got to pull oracle cards and get to your love. We are 20 minutes in. I can't. Let's pull from the, I don't even know what this is called and where the book is. So we're just gonna flow. I forget what it's called. I know I have it around here somewhere, but y'all, we can't even take the time to look for that. Gaia's garden, fruition. Come get this word. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow, because you're going to, and you see that's the number 18, and it's going to break down to a 9. There's an ending here. It's an ending. Going into your new beginning. Gotta release this. You are the cornucopia. Look at the pumpkin and the rabbit down here. Capricorn, y'all might also be starting a family. Trust that you're going to have all the resources to start your family, or to expand your family if you want to. But this is a very fertile time. You're fertile with ideas. You're fertile with creative new passions. Like, something is going to come of this, and it is going to reap you some level of abundance, whether it's abundance of peace, an abundance of comfort, an abundance of healing, an abundance of love, an abundance of finances. It's going to increase. You know, rabbits indicate increase, multiplying. You will be doing this. The eyes of beauty, positive expectations, clarity. Don't you see? Changing your mindset about this is going to change the way you approach this. But I think this is what October is bringing you, this new, fresh approach to a long-standing dream you had, or a long-standing curiosity that it's like something you always come back to. Like, no, never mind, I can't do that. Or, and with that 7 of Swords, I feel like it's something that you self-sabotage, like you crept away from, but I don't feel like it's something you necessarily, not that you needed to, because everything happens in divine right timing. So I don't want to say you didn't need to walk away from it, but I think it's more so to do with you being afraid you couldn't do it, and you actually can. The spiral dancer, circuitous roots, like a route, okay? Circuitous route, perception, okay? So be careful of cyclical thoughts that spiral your ass into a free fall of I can't, or focusing on all that could go wrong. Worst case scenario drill running. I think that's what the devil was talking about, is like binding yourself up when you're actually free. Okay? Free to go create the life you want. Free to go pursue that thing you think you might not be able to have anymore. You just might not be able to have it because you said so and no one else. Because you could do this, baby. You can. You have the Hawk Prince, spirit communication, paying attention. Pay attention to synchronistic signs. I know. I'm so sorry, but it is gorgeous outside. The sun is setting, but Venus's belt is like lighting everything up to be pink and purple. Like it's bouncing off of my neighbor's houses, my gate. I'm so sorry, but do you see the wonder, the surprise? I feel like that is going to be the shocker for you. This to me is like, and I have my window open wider than I usually do. Bitch, if you don't take that as a sign that it's going to be a glorious sun setting on something that is over and done, and it's going to be a glorious new beginning when the sun rises again, baby. Make your decisions, okay? And watch your mind. You see how I said pay attention with the Hawk Prince, spirit communication? This is for you, baby. And like now the sun is setting, so like it's changing as it's happening. But I caught it at just the perfect moment where it was the most purpley. Like I almost want, guys, this is the shit. Because sometimes you only see it in like one section, but this shit looks like it's going all the way across the horizon. Like there's enough, I can't even explain it, y'all. That was beautiful. Beautiful. And that is a message for you, Capricorn, that this endings can also be peaceful. They can also be beautiful, and they're so necessary to moving forward. So this is significant for somebody. Pay attention to synchronistic signs. This is the spirit. This is your ancestors. This is your divine high self trying to communicate with you and reassure you on your path that you're going in the right direction, baby. Let's get to your love. Let's get to your love reading. That was a word, Capricorn. I just don't feel like, I'm feeling like your word is in this deck, so I have to do extra shit to get it because it just has to happen. Sorry, y'all. All right, Capricorn, let's get it. We're already 27 minutes in. If you're still here, shout out to you. That was like glorious. I wish I could have caught it on camera. That was fabulous. Baby, 3 cards out. We already know what time it is. We already know. This is, we about to catch a word if you're new here. I love 3s. I really love 4s, but I love 3s when it comes out like this with these cards. It's just giving, we're about to catch a word. 3rd time's a charm. 3 is a magic number. 3 is a magic number. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups for your love reading. I think you're falling back in love with yourself. I'm sorry, it's giving under the sea. Okay? Shout out to the new Little Mermaid live action with Chloe. Right? Is Chloe? Or is it Haley? No, I think Haley is the one who's doing it. Yeah, Haley. With Haley Berry. What? Haley Bailey, right? What the fuck? Not me fucking up her name. Hold on, y'all. I can't let it. I can't. Guys, Capricorn, I hope you have time for my shenanigans. That's not the bitch. Just take this ride with me, y'all, okay? I promise. The word is coming. It's Bailey, right? I'm not fucking crazy. I follow her on Instagram, so I'm about to go on Instagram and check real quick. Not Haley Bieber, baby. Yes, Haley Bailey. You heard me. Shout out to her. Shout out for all of us getting a beautiful brown skin girl for Little Mermaid, okay? I loved the compilation videos of the little girls seeing that she looks like me. It was the best thing. But I feel like that. These messages don't come up by accident, baby. Falling in love with yourself. Seeing yourself reflected back to you. I feel like it's like really like, and this is a new home. You might be moving, Capricorn. I feel a move coming, okay? You have the Knight of Pentacles. Woo woo. I'm sorry, y'all. My mom was out the window taking a picture of me doing my reading. Yes, boo. This is for the archives when I'm blown up. They'll be like, this is where it started, baby. This is where it started. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. This is the beginning. And it might feel slow moving, right? Might feel like slow moving to getting this thing off the ground. You see again with like the book, and she's writing and contemplating. The Knight may be the slowest moving Knight in the deck, but that's slowly but surely. Surely underscore that, okay? Surely underline that, okay? This is slow and steady wins the race. You win the race. Don't be worried about the process. Don't be worried about how long something's going to take to develop with a person. Don't rush the process of getting to know someone, of courtship, don't rush the process of, well, I'm in a relationship, therefore, you know, like when you are in those process times, right? Like, ooh, we hit a bump in the road. A bump in the road does not mean it's over. You have to be willing to go through the process. If you admire anybody who's had a long marriage, Capricorn, it's because they were process oriented. That was a process to get to 50 plus years of marriage, baby. Okay? So but I feel like with Capricorns and that earthy energy, I feel like you're going to find someone who moves at your pace, right? Reflecting your image back to you. Oh, and the King of Cups. I love this for you, Capricorn. Got the King of Cups. That is a trustworthy partner, someone with emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, all right? Woo! Page of Wands. Ooh, it could be a younger fire sign, baby. Or it could be just somebody who's like lighting your fire, baby. Igniting your passions. Seeing the light ahead. This person lights you up. And this person might be connected to your creative endeavor that you want to go on, or this thing that you want to spark anew, okay? Because this is about creative projects. Passion projects. The Sun. You see that? This is like trying to show you the guarantee of the win. Of that slowly but surely. At the end of the line, baby, is the win. Everything flowing in harmonious flow. This is a yes card. So if you've been wondering, should I level this up? Should I? Aww. See this? Okay, this really feels like this might be your person. Hang on. Let me just. Capricorn, I feel like your person knows that you're like down for them. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely looking towards making a life or having a life like building upon a foundation. How do I want to say? You're thinking in terms of legacy. You're a planner, so you're always thinking ahead. But I feel like, see, look at the mirroring energy coming up again, y'all. But you have the 5 of Cups beneath this thing. But don't you see how like things are flowing around him? But I think, Capricorn, this is either you or your person, but it's coming off a little bit like your person. Or I think your person thinks you're not as invested as them. Or is just like feeling like, oh, it's kind of taking a while for Capricorn to like solidify something with me or to level up something in our relationship. This is also kind of like, again, that thing about like not focusing on what could go wrong. I think these 5 of Cups is like a past energy. And it might not even be your past. You might be like, oh, I just don't want a marriage like my parents had. Or like, oh, I just know I don't want this the way I've seen this. Or like, whatever that is, it has literally like, it's not your, it doesn't belong to you. You can put that thing down. It doesn't belong to you, Capricorn, okay? I apologize for the lighting. I look crazy, but y'all, it just had to be this way. But I feel like for you, you're really like, there's something here about like not seeing the cups that are upright. You're missing out on a 2 of Cups in some regard. And it's almost like your mind is elsewhere. See how he's kind of like looking off while there's all this magic and opportunity in this cup? Instead of drawing from the cup, drinking from the cup, it's like casting off, looking off, not seeing how things are working out in your favor. Dwelling on something, like crying over spilled milk. Like, it's happened. Ain't nothing else you could do about it. What the past is the past. Start recreating this future, and not from this 7 of Swords place, right? And this deck is kind of like stumbling upon something. Like you're stumbling upon some information. But remember that the sword cuts both ways. And so you might stumble upon some information that if you don't do your due diligence, if you don't have clear communication about, if you go everywhere else, try to consult everybody else besides the people, the other person who's in the relationship, you're gonna get thrown for a loop, and you might pick up the wrong advice that will leave you sitting like this, Capricorn. So I think there's like a slight like warning of tend to your own foundation, your own legacy, your own family structure that you are building. Because you see you have the 10 of Swords here. It's like releasing all those other thoughts that are firing off, that are inhibiting you from moving forward, from shooting your shot, from accepting love. Okay, you got the Magician beneath that. I think you're going to create this thing, baby, but don't be up in your head about it. 9 of Swords. I think you're gonna end up creating the fear, the thing you fear. So release that, baby. Release that. You don't want to co-create that which you don't want to experience. Okay, let's get some love cards. I just feel like I need to pull from this. This is the Oracle of Shadows and Light. It's not really like a love deck per se. Should I just pull you something from a love deck and stop fucking around? I think I will. But I just want, let's just take one. I cannot believe I'm at 38 minutes. All these videos is going way over. Fairy of the green world. The natural world needs you. I think your love life is going to benefit from some sort of like, now this might sound crazy, but like detoxing or changing the way, y'all, we really don't realize that like parasites in our body, or just like a poor diet, or like whatever is going on internally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, like get back in tune with nature. See how nature flows with itself, even when it's raging. Okay. See how nature flows with itself, because you have something important to contribute. And when we're not at our best, we can't you know, look at this, the 44 card. This is like double foundation. I think look at that. Lady with a Bosch egg, whatever. Ancient wisdom. This is somebody who's like, your old town is burnt down, right? Your old life is gone, and you've been entrusted to take the wisdom to go to the next level. I think the old chapter of your relationship or your old experiences with relationships is over. And it's time to let those things die away, walk away with the wisdom you have, and go birth something new. Look at the lightning here. Didn't I say something like a sudden shock, aha moment? And look, it's the stork, baby. It's a crane or a stork? It looks like a crane, but bitch, I'm going with stork. But I'm saying, right, there's like something new on its way. There's some sort of peace and balance on its way into your love life that is in sync with your desire to create a new foundation, to create a legacy, something that lasts long, right? Like you want something, you, Capricorn, I'm envisioning for you, like you love to think about like what your 50th anniversary is gonna look like. Like you think ahead, you want these things. 3 witchy sisters, the power of 3. Didn't I say? This might be like, I don't want to say that 3rd time's a charm with somebody, fuck that. But look at the bottom of the deck. Strange Valentine, love is strange. And didn't I say that with the other deck, with the bird and the thing, and that y'all might be an odd couple, or like your differences complement each other? You're gonna find love at a strange time while all this shit is going on. That might be the thing that is like, whew, like you couldn't have come at a better / worse time. Whoa. And maybe you're just very concerned with how you're going to juggle it all. But you just got to know what has happened once will happen twice. And what has happened twice will happen for a 3rd and final time. And when that happens, baby, you need to either learn the lesson and move on or repeat the cycle. So it comes back up in 3s. You don't want to do that. So just release, purge, move forward, okay? I love that you got this at the bottom. It's a strange love, but it's a good love, baby. It's an enduring love, okay? Let me close my blinds because now it's all nighttime and stuff. It's okay. The sun has set. Well, my beautiful Capricorns, that was your reading. I will catch you in your mid-monthlies. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Capricorn, baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.